What is up, guys? Tyson Dela Cruz here. Thank you so much for rocking with me. This video, we're going to review some of the highlights from Elon Musk at Tesla's 2024 annual shareholder meeting. This is going to be the first time that I'm watching it. I'm watching it with you guys. So I'll pause the video throughout the process and kind of see what this guy's talking about. I think, honestly, Elon Musk is he's an innovator. He's crazy smart, crazy bright guy. Look at what he's been able to do with Tesla. You know, when Tesla first came out, they said that's never going to work. Electric, it's not going to work. And now almost every single car manufacturer is producing electronic motor vehicles or EVs. And then on top of that, they're using his battery source components. He did something with the batteries. I don't really quite remember what it was, but everything's open source because his mission isn't to make necessarily Tesla the biggest car manufacturer in the world, but is to create more affordable EVs and, you know, kind of enhance the environment or protect the environment with EVs. Excuse me. And, you know, that's a whole nother subject, but, you know, just making EVs more accessible to individuals throughout the world. And, you know, he's done a great job at that. And when you look at what EVs are, or specifically Teslas, they're iPhones with wheels. They're capturing a bunch of data. They have more data probably than, man, they have a lot of freaking data. Way more probably than your Amazon account, believe it or not, or your Facebook account. It has probably way more data than that. So we're going to jump right into this video. Drinking my yerba mate. I don't know if you guys heard of yerba mate. Oh, by the way, dude, excuse me, look at this shirt. What do you guys know about this shirt? Los Pollos Jarmenes. Let me know if you know where the shirt comes from. It's a restaurant in a show. Let's go ahead and dive right into the stakeholder meeting here.
Hey guys. Welcome to the Tesla shareholder meeting. And I just want to start off by saying, hot damn, I love you guys. Yeah. But we have the most awesome shareholder base. I mean, it's just incredible. Any public company, it's incredible. Wow. You know, we've got a great sort of shareholder meeting here to recap the achievements of the company and tell you about where we're going. And it's I think it's incredible. I think we're not just opening a new chapter for Tesla. We're starting a new book. Okay.
Guys like Iron Man,
I think just based on vehicle autonomy, we can 10x the value of the company. I believe that's what will happen. Yeah, no, it's just what do you know? It's 4:20 p.m. Just noticed that.
This guy is he's so awkwardly cool. It's ridiculous, man.
Congrats to the Tesla team on making 6 million vehicles all time. So
6 million vehicles. Kudos, man. Kudos to Tesla.
So that, I mean, the Tesla fleet is really becoming very substantial. I mean, it's going to be 7 million vehicles by the end of this year. Over 7 million vehicles. So.
Nothing dims my light like a migraine. With Nurtec ODT, I found relief.
The only migraine medication.
We have, and our factory in Fremont is currently the highest volume auto factory in North America. So, and we broke the prior production record from when it was NUMMI. So it's actually pretty wild that we have a giant car factory in the San Francisco Bay Area. It's not exactly the cheapest place to have a car factory.
Look at how they do that.
It's like that.
That is so freaking cool. Robots are just freaking making these cars. Like, how freaking cool is that? That's way cool, man.
That and the Swiss Alps or something, you know. Um, but we still managed to make great cars at high volume, and that's a testament to the great team we've got in Fremont. So congrats to the Fremont team. It actually gets way crazier when you think about the Optimus robot, which is
Oh,
really a
Optimus
humanoid
robot.
robot that is
I don't know if
intended
you guys
to
have seen this, but it's cool.
be able to do anything you want it to do. To be it's your companion. It can be at your house. It can sort of babysit your kids. It could teach them, be a teacher. It can do factory stuff.
Reminds me so much when you guys see this robot. It reminds me so much of that movie with Will Smith. It was called I, Robot. It's insane. This is insane. Check this out.
Like I think that the ultimate ratio of, say, how many super useful humanoid helper droids do you want? Like, who doesn't want a C-3PO? But a C-3PO plus R2-D2 plus plus. It would be pretty awesome. I think everyone in the world is going to want one. I think we could make one for a cost of maybe at really high scale of about $10,000. It's smaller. It'll be less expensive than a car. So, and I think if you sell for $20,000 or something, this is at large scale volume. Tesla would basically make about $1 trillion of profit a year from that. So, yeah. So it's pretty wild to just be in
Look at this.
Palo Alto with a bunch of cubes, and then a humanoid robot just walks past. We've made a massive amount of progress with Optimus in a short period of time, from someone pretending to be a robot dancing in a suit, to a pretty hodgepodgey robot, to a robot that is actually doing useful tasks in the factory today.
Yo, after you guys see that, tell me that doesn't remind you of iRobot with Will Smith. A lot cleaner though. This robot looks clean, man. And look at the meticulous detail. Watch this here. Let's see. I saw this little container kind of fall over. Let's see.
So we have 2 Optimus robots in our Fremont factory that are doing basically this task, which is taking cells off the end of the line and placing them in a shipping container. And yeah, we actually have quite a few of these cruising around our offices in Palo Alto. So there's, and I think we've got kind of like one major hardware revision, which should be done by end of this year or early next, before, and then we'll move into a limited production next year of Optimus, limited production for use in our factories, where we'll test out the product, kind of, as I say, sort of eat our own dog food or whatever the electronic equivalent of that is. But I think like next year, my prediction is next year we'll have over 1,000, maybe a few thousand Optimus robots working at Tesla. And a lot of people were saying the Cybertruck is like fake; it's never going to come out. Now we're shipping a lot of Cybertrucks. We hit a weekly record of 1,300.
Wow. Wow. Those are cool.
And
I like those.
I think that with the Cybertruck, it really is something special. Like, people sometimes have like different opinions on the Cybertruck, but if you really want to know if something is cool, if it's a great product, like show it to a kid, okay? Like no filter, okay? The kid's got like no filter, like a 5-year-old, 6-year-old, something like that. even 3-year-old, and say, which car do you like? Cybertruck. And we launched the upgraded 3, which is actually a fantastic car.
Okay,
I recommend trying it out. It's really a great car.
You know what's super cool, really quick, while he's talking about the 3 is the 3 and the Model Y have some of the best lease programs available directly through Tesla, with a $7,500 rebate for the EV rebate, and then like $2,500 down. It comes out to, I think, like $400, $450 a month for brand new 2024 Model Y and Model 3.
And it's only $216 after gas savings. Like total cost of ownership, it's basically $200 and something when compared to a gasoline car, a similar gasoline car. So it's really a great deal and a fun car. And the performance, Model 3 performance is, well, it's like, faster than Porsche 911. It's just a great car. So, yeah. So, yeah. Yeah. And of course, Model Y became the best-selling vehicle globally. And this is something that we predicted. Like I said, in like 2022, Model Y would be the biggest car in the world by dollar volume sales, and at 2023, it would be the biggest in unit volume, and it was. And again, this year, it will be the best-selling car on Earth. So, yeah. Obviously, we've got some new products that we're working on under the covers, and I think these are. I think these are going to be pretty special. So
Look at how massive that truck looks.
some of them, I think people maybe at first may think, oh, it's not going to be that amazing, but just wait, it will be. So. And Tesla's obviously way more than a car company. We do a lot of software at Tesla. About, I don't know, roughly half or a very huge percentage of the engineering we do is actually software engineering. So Tesla's, I'd say, as much a software company as it is a hardware company. Yep. This is a very big deal because car companies are not software companies normally. So this matters a lot. So things like our Orbiter software for energy storage, all the software that controls the cars, the Megapacks, the power walls, the solar, obviously for AI and full self-driving are a big deal. Insurance, service and collision. Tesla also writes a lot of software internally that helps, that like we call like the Tesla operating system internally, that is head and shoulders above what any other company has. I think probably better than any Fortune 500 company. The Tesla internal software is just way better. So it's just far more than what people normally think of as a car company. And Tesla is also the leader in real world AI. So there's really, this is a big deal. Like Tesla is ahead of Google, Meta, OpenAI, anyone on real world software, actually taking in video and making decisions based on video. No one is even close. And it's getting better, I say, with each passing month, if not each passing week. So, yeah.
He's launching that X.
And I think most people here have tried out version 12. We did say like unsupervised full self-driving would be version 12. So we are actually just keeping the version arbitrarily at 12, and then like calling it 12.4, 12.3, 12.4, 12.5. But it's actually really like version 13, version 14, but anyway, this is an arbitrary designation. So 12.4 is actually like a whole different version than 12.3, and 12.5 is a whole different version than 12.4. So you'll see really giant improvements, I think. So
That is so freaking cool. Yeah, this guy is absolutely changing the world with the technology that he's allowing in regards of cost affordability, uh, and the resources in order, for people in general. I'd love to get your thoughts on what are your thoughts on Elon Musk, and then aside from there's little manufacturing concerns with Tesla itself in regards to the way things fit on the car, but you got to understand that they're not necessarily, just like he had said in this video, they're not they are a car company, but they're also a software and data company. And I would say they're more a software and data company than they are a car manufacturing company. They're a software and data company that just so happens to produce cars. And I think they do a really good job. I think it's really cool. So they do have some issues with the way that things fit sometimes, but every single person that I've talked to in regards that has owned a Tesla, they think it's absolutely awesome. Just like when I talk to people that own iPhones. Sorry, Android folks, but but just when I hear people talk about, you're either Android or iPhone, but when I hear people talk about iPhone, they're like, "Oh man, iPhone's great." So, yeah, I'd love to get your thoughts on Elon and Tesla. Other than that, hope you guys enjoyed the video. We'll see you on the next one.